2024 has been a year of growth for the Oklahoma Humane Society. Propelled by a move to a larger clinic space in January, OK Humane has been able to help thousands of animals and pet owners with its programs and services this year. There are many accomplishments to celebrate, and the successes have fueled passion and refreshed vision for tackling the struggles that animals in our community still face.
2024 has been an amazing year so far. We started out moving into a new location for our clinic and our headquarters building in December and January. We were able to add another vet, a third vet, and a couple of more tables for spay-neuter surgeries. It's just a huge opportunity for us to serve the public and make sure that they are taken care of.
The new building, being much larger in size, has allowed us to add additional services that we have not been able to provide before, and that includes a radiograph machine. It allowed us to increase the kennel space that we have to serve the neonate population in the state of Oklahoma. We can separate mom from the kittens, so we can check on the kittens' health every day, and we can keep those more feral mom cats in the program, allow them to raise the kittens till 6 or 8 weeks of age, spay mom, provide her with a rabies vaccination and an ear tip, and then she can go back out into the community where she was.
The ultimate goal for spay-neutering is always to reduce the number of animals that are coming in that are unwanted. I think we're one of the few places in town now that actually offers low-cost spay-neuter surgeries. We just want to get that wait list down. It's still about 3 months, and we've got to get it down to about 6 to 8 weeks at some point, because we don't want to lose those people and have them never get their animals spayed or neutered. That's what's going to make things worse in the long run.
The new clinic allows more animals and pet owners access to greatly needed veterinary care. To ensure that services are utilized by the community, OK Humane made public outreach a priority this year. Most notable was Poochella, a festival for dogs that drew a crowd of animal lovers to Scissortail Park in June.
Poochella was so much fun the first year. My staff did incredible work. It's a way for us to connect to the community and have people bring their dogs out to a fun atmosphere that's no stress or low stress for the animals. We had games and different things for dogs to do and play. It was just so much fun to see everybody coming out. I would guess we had 4,000 to 5,000 maybe dogs that came out to the event this year, and it was the first year in South Scissortail Park. So we want to have an event where everybody can bring their dog out, interact with other dogs, interact with other people, and just make it a fun event for the day.
OK Humane's heightened public visibility had communities, organizations, and individuals across the state reaching out for assistance in cases of animal hoarding, cruelty, and neglect. There were several instances this year where OK Humane was able to offer veterinary expertise to help animals found in inhumane conditions or in need of immediate medical attention.
In March of this year, we were approached by the Humane Society of the United States to help with a hoarding situation in southeast Oklahoma. Myself and a couple of employees from OK Humane went down and helped with the seizure of the animals, help perform that services, and then myself and several other employees, and then Dr. Macy were here in Oklahoma City working to do exams to document when they were then transferred into a temporary location. It was over 200 animals. A lot of the animals were pregnant, so they were giving birth, and so the number of animals kept increasing that were in the temporary location. So I spent 3 or 4 hours a week from March until July helping take care of those animals, make sure they got the veterinary care that they needed.
People forget that we also have some vet services for foster animals and animals that may be living with foster animals or things like that. We want to expand that next year, and so I think being able to get people to understand exactly everything that we really can offer is always a challenge.
I think something that people don't realize that we do a lot is pyometria surgeries. Pyometria surgery is a kind of an emergency type surgery. It's an infection in the uterus of a unspayed female dog. It can be dangerous to the animal. Obviously, an infection is dangerous, and they can die from that. 2 weeks ago, we actually did 3 pyometria surgeries 2 weeks ago. One was a truck driver whose dog got diagnosed with pyometria in New Jersey. He called ahead and he's like, I'm going to be in Oklahoma on this day. Is it possible that you could perform this surgery on my dog? So we were able to get her worked in. He just sat out in his truck in the parking lot while we performed the surgery and got her back out into his care, and he was extremely happy. We were able to get that dog worked in and back into the truck and back on the road the same day.
Despite making great strides to improve the lives of animals in Oklahoma, this year has not been free of challenges. Community requests for animal assistance have surged, and in many cases, the needs have outpaced OK Humane's ability to help.
Kittens and cats have been fantastic this year. There's national growth across the board on kittens and cats. Dogs and puppies just haven't been getting adopted nearly as much this year. And it's just a national trend. I think there's a lot of things that it has to do with, from a housing crisis and more people living in apartments. But we're just seeing more cats getting adopted. So we've had to shift our focus a little bit over to more cats and kittens, trying to do more surgeries on that end so we have them available for adoption. I love animals. Kids and animals are really close to my heart, and we have a staff that does so much and cares so much. It makes me care, and I love animals, and I hope they see that in me too, but I want to help them any way I can. I want to help OK Humane grow any way I can. We're hopeful in the future we're going to be even bigger and better than we are right now, but no matter what, we're going to be here making a difference. And I know our staff love this place and love the animals that they're helping every day, and they know I love them too.
And so the work continues, and more plans and dreams for the future are being seeded, all with the hope of continuing to make Oklahoma a better place for dogs and cats and the people who love them.